A couple of years back, a Bonanza, the turbocharger came off. Just after takeoff, pretty much the exhaust system came off, and the guy decided in a second that if I continue, I know that that's going to burn a hole through something. The hot exhaust gas is going to either burn through the firewall or through the cowling. I need to put it down. He had other people on board with him, and he put it down off the end of the runway amongst the trees out here, wrote the aeroplane off, 3 of them walked away. So he made the right decision. You need to be able to do that in a split second.
Every year, thousands of students across the country begin their flight training. Whether it's overcoming fear, a career in aviation, or the enjoyment of flying, students start by enrolling in flight school. On the Sunshine Coast, Go Fly Aviation, operated by Damien Wills and his team of instructors, work hard, have fun, and teach everyday people to fulfil their dream of taking flight. Jeremy receives a phone call that one of their former instructors has passed away during a training accident. This has completely rocked him.
As I'm the focal point of all of the calls or the explanation, like I have to explain everything. It kind of, reality for me personally set in. It's like, how do you convey that it's still okay to fly with other students? You know, how do you keep them motivated when you can't even keep yourself motivated?
I sort of found the last couple of weeks to be quite difficult. It's not that I want to stop because I don't want to stop, but you just got to push through that wall. When you hit that wall, you hit that plateau, because your sort of ability level is sort of like being climbing so rapidly, and then all of a sudden it's like this, or it might be sort of drop down a little bit, and you're not hitting things the way that you have maybe, you're not doing things the way you maybe have done them in the past. But I just got to push through it. That's it. I know I've just got to keep going and keep pushing through, and I'll get there. But yeah, it's just been a bit frustrating.
Turn tight. Yep.
Stephen is doing simulated engine failures with Scott. Being able to glide in is an important skill to learn. It's also important to maintain tight circuits so that in the event of an engine failure, a pilot can make it back to the nearest runway at the airfield.
And we go full flap. Yep. So remember, when we get close to the ground, we don't want tight turns. We don't want to. Yeah, we don't want to bend the bloody aeroplane. Yeah. So nice and gentle, and see how steep this approach can be. Yep. So a little bit of a right turn. Okay, good. Airspeed's good. And keep it off the ground. Alright, full power, full power, full power. Push it forward, hold it forward, nose wheel up.
Damien and Jeremy take time out to process the passing of their former colleague and the impact it has had on the aviation community.
Out of all the pilots, the instructors that I've known, I would not expect any day to get a phone call like when you rang me yesterday. Yeah, he was just so safety conscious, so it's really hard to understand it.
I've had a couple of calls, mainly wanting to know information about what happened.
Yep.
And how much longer until they actually...
We had to start the investigation on the weekend, so I don't know. I don't think there's any clear sign of what's happened. Otherwise, they try and release information as soon as possible for other operators of the same aircraft type. But yeah, as far as I know, they're still under investigation. There's no clear sign. I spoke to him the week before, and I was emailing him the night before. And he was in really good spirits, so yeah.
This week I was flying with Tony, who's our chief mechanic, and he was sort of like hammering me about making sure that I stick to doing 1,000 feet in my circuit.
We've still gone through 3,000.
Stephen's frustration with his progress is evident as he continues to make the same mistakes throughout his lesson.
Don't fall into the
into the bad habit of using the trim to fly the machine all the time.
Right.
Some students can be fairly testing and trying, but it's my job to get them through that. And a lot of the students will find that it's great, you know, first 3, 4, 5 lessons, we'll get into circuits, then it gets really hard. And they're on this great uphill climb, and then it levels out and they feel they're not going anywhere, and they just get so frustrated with it that, you know, everybody wants to give up because it's not happening. I've got to keep going. It's my job to push them through that, even though I might want to walk away and go off to the beach or something and have a cold drink, but I've got to try and push them through that and help them through that to see that they can actually beat that, get through the other side, and then it's plain sailing.
We're going to arrive, we've got 70 knots, but we're going to arrive high, so bring the power back just a little bit.
Caloundra, traffic CC 75 times
Swing from the left.
base runway 05, switch and go, Caloundra.
Hold your speed, you're getting slow. Nose down. That's it. Hold that speed all the way down. Yeah, right, check all your power off now. Fly the aeroplane down. Ooh, break that rate of descent there. Left wing down a smidge. Righto. Flaps to 1, and away we go. So get that stick back and hold there. Right rudder. You need a lot of right rudder because the wind is blowing us off. Full power. Full power.
I was coming in too high, which sort of like meant that he had to sort of jump on the stick and sort of assist me to land. So yeah, so that's probably been a little bit frustrating for me over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, I expect more from myself though.
Oh.
At this.
What do you mean? Like that? Not a great day like that, personally.
Yeah. No, that's as in terms of my flying.
Oh.
So, I was too new to climb through that 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
And you're right, I'm getting hung up on my radio calls because I'm waiting for my radio call before I'm actually navigating and communicating before I'm actually aviating.
Yes. We need to spin around.
Yeah.
Just gonna sit up here first.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm probably now more at the point where my shortcomings are actually
Starting to piss you off.
yeah,
Rather
very much so.
scare you.
Yeah.
Freaking turbulent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piss
Yeah.
off and let me land nicely.
Yeah.
Tony provides a listening ear and some much needed encouragement.
I think that's probably what's frustrating me the most at the moment. So
You start questioning your own ability. It's kind of like with circuits. You know, you get the stages where you plateau, just like in learning, you plateau with what's achievable and what's not achievable in your own abilities. And then you question those. You know what I mean? You go, I don't know if I should be doing this. And then the money factor pulls in and you go, wait a minute, I know how much money I can make in IT. And I know how much money I can make in aviation. Aviation's fun though. IT is fun to some degree, but it's also very challenging. You gotta weigh up. I don't know.
Next time on Taking Flight,
He's only doing one circuit.
Joel recommends a student for his first solo.
It's a little nerve-wracking.
Jackson resits his flight test. And Stephen continues his circuit training.